Like, I have felt the temptation as a parent when your children are not obeying, when it seems like they're being disrespectful and just not listening to you, to control their behavior through punitive punishments and fear. When it seems like I've tried everything else, I've done the gentle parenting stuff, I've listened, I've empathized, I've validated. It seems like none of that is working. They're just not listening to me. And now I'm being taken advantage of. And then you come on strong with this tyrant energy and you want to control and you want to dominate. And on the worst end, you want to get into shaming them or whatever it is to control their behavior. And I know you love your kids. You want to prepare them for the real world. And you give these punitive punishments because you're like, they have to learn to obey and respect authority, or else they're not going to be able to hold down a job. They won't be prepared. And I don't want to raise these entitled kids. But let me suggest to you that when you do that, you're breaking their spirit. Okay? When it's their will against your will, and you think the only way to get them to obey is to crush their will and break their spirit, and then they'll listen to me. You're starting to create kids who are like domesticated animals, right? They live in these enclosures, they have order, they have rules, but you can't release those animals back out into the wild. And that is the real world. Those animals will never be who God created them to be. You don't want to do that to your children, okay? You want them to be able to be lions, to be able to be people who speak up for themselves, who know who they are, who can think for themselves, who choose the right thing because they believe in that value and it is what they want and what they believe in. Okay, discipline is not rooted in control and fear. Discipline, which is discipling, is rooted in trust and relationship. That's it.